Hello everyone, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday, a place where Scentsy addicts come to hear about Scentsy scents, how they do it and how they perform. Now we have 2 retired scents this week, but that doesn't mean it's not important to hear about them because we always have Bring Back My Bar voting. So how did we do last week? We had 273 votes come in on time, and in first place we have a scent that's very old called Shades of Green, and this is the color of the wax, more like a yellow. And in second place, we had Love You Very Much. And the color of the wax is kind of this dark, pretty red color. So let's talk about our first place scent for the week. It is called Shades of Green. And like I said, it's more of a yellow color. This is a light fragrance on cold. And it was last available in February 2011. Does that make this wax 10 years old? Over 10 years old. Yes, it does. I would put this in the fresh category. It was actually a scent of the month, I believe, back in the day. So the scent description for Shades of Green, it says, the quintessential scent of grass and clover, green, sunny, and happy. And it is a light fragrance, but I can definitely say it is green, it's sunny, and it's happy. To me, it's a combination of Scentsy's fresh cut grass with something like an alpine meadow, which is a very sweet, light green, lemony fragrance. You put those two things together and that's what this is. It's like a gentle grass scent with a bright, airy, lemony, green, sweet scent. That's it. That's all we got. It's pretty basic. The intensity is light. Now, is it light because it's a light scent or is it light because it's 10 years old? I'm just happy I could smell anything. So I've never heard of this. I looked up as much as I could. It was really hard to find information on. And it's funny, the week that I filmed this video, it's actually just happened to be St. Patrick's Day, so kind of fitting. But it was the scent of the month, the same month that they had this warmer called the Celtic Love Knot Warmer or Celtic Love Knot Warmer, depending on how you pronounce it. And it's funny, in Scentsy Land on Instagram, they had a quiz. What is this warmer? What year was it made? And I knew all the answers because I had looked it up for this video. So this is 10 years old. So the problem with 10-year-old wax is, like I said, not very strong. I put this in my bedroom here. It's about 1 cube. If you're wondering how much wax is roughly in this type of tester, it's a little bit, sometimes more than a cube, like a cube and a quarter. I usually warm 2 cubes here in my bedroom, but strength and throw was probably like 2, maybe 3 out of 10. It was very, very light. But I could smell it in the tester, so I decided to give it a go. I left it going 5.5 hours. Oh my gosh, loud sneezing in the background. Sorry. I left this going 5.5 hours just to try and see if I could get more out of it. No, I couldn't really. But it did make my room just smell nice and clean and fresh, whereas Scentsy's fresh cut grass almost smells very green and obvious. This was very subtle. So if you like fresh cut grass or alpine meadow, or even scents like Twitter Pated or Amazon Rain, you might like something like this. I would definitely melt this in small areas if this is what it was really like in real life. Or you could use this as a mixer to bring down scents a little bit. And like I said, 10-year-old wax, I'm very impressed with that. But it's a good example of if you have old wax, you should be melting it because you just don't know how long something's going to hold up. Okay, let's talk about the second place scent for this week. It is called Love You Very Much. And it's funny, when you guys were voting this week, I was feeling all the love because everybody was telling me how much they love me. I'll take it where I can get it. So on Cold Snap, this is about a medium. And let me look at my notes. Last available spring and summer of 2016 in the romance section. I would put this in the fruity section. And I had this and this. And a mini tester is roughly about 1/3 of a cube, in case you didn't know. So the scent description for Love You Very Much, it says a fragrance to crush on, bursting red berries, dreamy white peach, and tart cranberry finished with a splash of vanilla. So predominantly I get a not very sweet berry. It's kind of more tart than sweet, and that could be the cranberry getting in there. And do I really get peach? I thought I read somewhere it was white peach. Oh, it's white peach. White anything is usually a little bit more gentle, a little bit more crisp. And yeah, maybe that's doing that here. But this is very much, the first thing that popped in my mind when I smelt it in the warmer was that it reminded me of spiced berries without the spice part. So that kind of deep, dark red combination, blackberries, all that stuff put together. It also reminded me a lot of cozy cranberry. If you remember cozy cranberry, I did not get the bakery, so let's just pretend there's no bakery, but it was very tart, and I get a lot of tartness in this fragrance. And if I had to put a peach in there, I would say it's more like a peach and white amber kind of influence. That kind of influence. So you mix all those things together, but no spice, no bakery, and that's kind of love you very much. It's also a little bit like the berry background in buckleberry. Obviously, like I said, without the bakery, but that kind of berry. So if you like that kind of berry, or even like Aussie plum, you might really enjoy Love You very much. Very tart, almost like a sangria, like a berry sangria. Okay, so I've never warmed this before, I don't think. And if I did, I don't remember, but I put it in my bedroom, which is about 1.5 cubes. Day 1, I only got to warm it for 4 hours, but it was about 7.5 to 8. Day 2, I warmed it for 13 hours. It was down to about 6 out of 10. And day 3, I warmed it for 10 hours. It was down to about 2 out of 10 by the end of that, so I took it out. So that was a total of 27 hours over 3 days. Pretty standard performance for Scentsy, I find. This is a very average to maybe slightly above average performer. So I was pleased with that. I think if you're someone that likes any of those dark berry scents that are not very sweet, more tart than sweet, I think you would love this. I think you should warm this in like a medium area in terms of size. Don't warm it in open concept. If you do, it will feel a little bit lighter. If you warm it in a small zone, it might just seem a little stronger. This is not really a scent that's in my wheelhouse, so would I repurchase this? I liked the performance. It wasn't a huge on scent appeal for me. It wasn't bad. I just don't know if I'd purchase any more. My daughter would like something like this. All right, so now we're gonna move to the portion of the video where we draw for the scents each week. Well, I draw, you guys vote. 2 different scents each by early Wednesday morning. To register your votes on time, vote down in the comment section below. And for some reason, if you don't have the ability to comment on a YouTube video, it's usually because you just need to set up an account. Then you can subscribe and comment. And of course, I'd love for you to subscribe to me, but it allows you to comment and it just opens up the world of possibilities. So I really highly encourage you guys to do that. But by some chance, if you can't, find my Instagram post. It's Patricia Gates, and put your 2 votes there. And if you don't have Instagram, find me on Facebook. It's Patricia Gates. Look for my picture and that's me. Anyway, let's get to drawing. We're gonna pick a big bag first. Scent number 1 is a big one. Lush Gardenia. And these are predominantly spring and summer scents I have going on in here. There might be the odd weirdo one that sneaks in. Scent number 2 for the week is Simply Basil. Scent number 3 is, we'll pick another kind of big bag. Scent number 3, Gleeful Grape. Scent number 4, I got another bag here. Scent number 4 is Bamboo Yuzu. Scent number 5, let's go over here. Scent number 5, Orange You Glad. And scent number 6, let's pick another big one. Scent number 6, Pineapple Pucker. Alrighty, so let's review the scents for this week. Lush Gardenia, that's a floral that you can get right now in the spring and summer catalog. Scent number 2 is Simply Basil. This is from the Simply line, which was out quite a few years ago. Scent number 3 is Gleeful Grape. This is a former kids fragrance. That was around in around 2018, 2019. Bamboo Yuzu. This is a retired scent, but I know I have a bar in there, and I think I have a room spray. So if you vote for this one, I'll have lots of wax more. No pressure. Scent number 5 is Orange You Glad. I only have these 3 mini testers, but that's about a cube's worth, so it'll still be good. And scent number 6, the pretty yellow wax. Yellow is my favorite color, of Pineapple Pucker. You can get that in the fruity section right now in the catalog. So as always, thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you guys have a great day in your neck of the woods. Please take care and stay safe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.